Welcome back to Braintree Today. I'm Martha Konstandinidis and you're watching BCAM TV. Now we'll be getting into our latest stories from the week. Welcome back to Braintree Today. I'm Martha Konstandinidis and you're watching BCAM TV. Now we'll be getting into our latest stories from the week. On Wednesday, Norway, Ireland, and Spain said they would recognize the Palestinian state, a historic but largely symbolic move that further deepens Israel's isolation. Israel immediately denounced the decisions and recalled its ambassadors to the three countries. On the other hand, Palestinian officials welcomed the announcement as an affirmation of their decades-long quest for statehood in East Jerusalem, the West Bank, and the Gaza Strip, territories Israel seized in the 1967 Mideast War and still controls. The timing of the move was a surprise, but discussions have been underway for weeks in some European Union countries about possibly recognizing a Palestinian state. Proponents have argued that the war has shown the need for a new push toward a two-state solution, 15 years after negotiations collapsed between Israel and the Palestinians. Former Major League Baseball player Austin Maddox, who had a short gig pitching for the Boston Red Sox in 2017, was arrested in Florida in what authorities are calling a child predator operation. According to the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, Maddox was one of 27 people arrested as part of a multi-agency operation late last month. A report said the former baseball player began communicating with an undercover agent pretending to be an underage girl on April 28th. Officials said he expressed his interest in performing adult acts with the girl even after she told him that she was 14 years old. Maddox agreed to meet the girl at a prearranged location where he was arrested by law enforcement officers. He is charged with 4 felony counts, including traveling to meet after using a computer to solicit a child. He is being held in jail on a $300,000 bond. On Wednesday, President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump agreed to hold 2 campaign debates. The first will be on June 27th and will be hosted by CNN, and the second on September 10th, hosted by ABC. The quick agreement on the timetable followed President Biden's announcement that he will not participate in fall presidential debates sponsored by the nonpartisan commission that has organized them for 3 decades. Biden's campaign instead proposed that media outlets organize the debates. Trump, in a post on his Truth Social site, said he was ready and willing to debate Biden. Comcast plans to launch a streaming bundle later this month that will include Peacock, Netflix, and Apple TV+. The streaming bundle was announced on Tuesday by Comcast Chairman and CEO Brian Roberts at Moffett-Nathanson's annual Media, Internet, and Communications Conference. Reportedly called Stream Saver, the bundle will be discounted but only available to subscribers of Comcast TV or Internet service. It's not entirely clear how much the new bundle will cost, but the cheapest way to get all 3 streamers at the moment cost users $23. The announcement comes on the heels of Disney, Warner Brothers, and Discovery announcing a new streaming bundle that will combine Max, Disney Plus, and Hulu. That bundle is scheduled to launch at some point this summer, though pricing for that package has not been announced. A notice posted by the Food and Drug Administration is recalling chia seeds sold at Walmart stores nationwide because the product may be contaminated with salmonella. The recall involves 32-ounce pouches of great value organic black chia seeds with an expiration date of October 30th, 2026. Those who purchase the recalled products should throw them away and contact NSI for a replacement upon proof of purchase. The company can be reached at 818-405-9705 or by email at customerservice@organicallysimple.com. Thanks for watching Braintree Today. We'll be right back with more after the break.
Meet James. He was surprised to find out that he has elevated blood pressure, which could turn into high blood pressure. So he talked with his doctor about a healthy path to get his numbers down. He quit smoking, which makes a big difference for his overall heart health. He also cut down on salt by watching out for high sodium on food labels and added a 30-minute walk 5 days a week to his routine. These healthy steps weren't easy, but lowering his blood pressure was worth it. Learn more about his healthy path.
Welcome back. Recently, Matt Brown and Thomas Smith donated a handicap-equipped van to a Braintree man living with cerebral palsy. Both men deal with paralysis and work to build and establish foundations to help others. The two teamed up to purchase and donate a handicap-equipped van to Austin Tennyson at his home in Braintree. Austin, who was born with cerebral palsy and has been in a wheelchair his whole life, lost his own handicap-equipped van 3 months ago when it was totaled in an accident. For 3 months, Austin went without transportation until Matt and Tom stepped up to help him out. During an interview, Matt Brown said, quote, "It was a no-brainer when we heard about Austin. Tom and I said, let's put our minds and hearts together and get this done for Austin," end quote. The Town of Braintree's Ways and Means Committee has wrapped up their month-long budget hearing process. The committee went department by department until they approved a final budget that is going in front of the Town Council on Tuesday, May 28th. You can watch the meetings live or catch up on old ones on BCAM TV's government channel, Comcast Channel 8, and Verizon Channel 26, or on youtube.com/BCAMTV. District 4 Town Councilor Anne Marie Quilty is hosting a community conversation about the Braintree budget. Join the District 4 Town Councilor and Braintree Mayor Aaron Joyce for any questions you may have regarding the town's budget on Thursday, May 30th. The community conversation will take place from 6 to 7 p.m. at the Council on Aging, located at 71 Cleveland Avenue. The Town of Braintree is reminding residents that with the Memorial Day holiday this Monday, May 27th, there will be a one-day delay for all trash and recycling curbside collections. Curbside collections will be delayed by 1 day the whole week, and regular collections will resume the week of June 3rd. The Braintree Parks and Recreation Department is holding sports and kiddos clinics this summer for the camp starting July 1st. There will be spots available for more kids in both the clinics, and both clinics will be a 3-day week as no programs will be held on Thursday, July 4th and Friday, July 5th. Cost is $220 and you can register online at BraintreeRec.com. Braintree residents can now be a part of beautifying the town more regularly. The Blue Bag Campaign is an initiative announced by the town where residents can pick up a blue bag and collect trash anywhere in town. Residents can now help beautify the town while on a walk, while you're out with friends, or while hanging out at the neighborhood park. When the bag is full, just leave it securely tied near the curb and alert the mayor's office where you left it. Once you call, the DPW will swing by and pick it up. For more information, head to braintreema.gov. Thanks for watching Braintree Today on BCAM TV. We'll be right back with more stories in the area.
Take steps to keep yourself and your family safe from ticks and the illnesses they can cause. Use EPA-approved tick repellents on your skin and clothes. Read and follow the directions. Wear light-colored clothing to make it easier to spot a crawling tick. Check for ticks on yourself, your kids, and your pets anytime you've been outdoors. Some tick bites can make you sick, but finding and removing a tick properly makes it less likely. Call your doctor if you start to feel ill or notice a rash near the bite. Play it safe when you're outdoors.
Welcome back to Braintree Today. Now let's get right into more stories. This week, air quality alerts were issued for 7 counties in Massachusetts because of expected but elevated levels of ozone, according to the Massachusetts Department of Environmental Protection. The alerts issued applied to Worcester, Middlesex, Norfolk, Suffolk, and Essex counties, as well as Eastern Hampden and Hampshire counties. Symptoms from ozone exposure include irritation of the eyes, nose and throat, wheezing, coughing, chest tightness, breathing difficulties, worsening of existing lung and heart problems, and increased risk of heart attack. Mass DEP has said in similar air quality circumstances that people in sensitive groups should decrease prolonged or heavy outdoor exertion, take more breaks, lessen intense activities, follow asthma action plans, and keep quick relief medicine at the ready. In Quincy, a rift between the City Council and School Committee has opened over a measure to close Quincy public schools for Lunar Lunar New Year. On April 10th, the school committee voted 4-2 not to include Lunar New Year as a day off for the 2024-2025 academic year. Advocates of closing schools on Lunar New Year noted the spike in absences on February 5th, the day preceding Lunar New Year in 2024. Countering the school committee's no vote, Counselor-at-Large Nina Liang introduced a law at a May 8th council meeting to reverse the school committee's decision. The council voted unanimously to pass the law May 20th. In an interview, Quincy Mayor Koch said he supports the Lunar New Year school closure and will sign Liang's ordinance. In a follow-up to a story we had earlier this month, Quincy Mayor Thomas Koch fired Director of Elder Services Tom Clasby in the midst of an internal audit and police investigation at the department. In a dismissal letter addressed to Clasby, dated on May 16th, the Quincy mayor noted that he is legally required to specify why he is firing Clasby. However, he felt a strong unwillingness to specify the reasoning before Quincy police finished their investigation. Koch again cited financial irregularities, adding that the police department uncovered activity intended to fraudulently obfuscate transactions. On May 20th, Koch announced the appointment of current Recreation Director Michelle Hanley as the new Director of Elder Services. The Weymouth Water Department released a statement informing residents that scam texts are being sent about the quality of the water in Weymouth. The texts being sent are not an official announcement from the Water Department or the town of Weymouth. The texts, which are a type of phishing attack, state, quote, "Over the last several years, we have been conducting an outsourced water quality test. The results of that test have indicated high levels of pollutants in the public water filtration system. Please do not consume," end quote. The Weymouth Water Department wants to remind residents that Weymouth water is safe to drink and that if you or somebody you know receives the previous text, to ignore it. With 80 residents displaced in Randolph by a devastating fire at the Bridle Path Apartments, the town is now accepting donations. At this time, gift cards and online money donations are the only ways to donate to families affected by the fire. Food, clothing, and essentials are being coordinated through service agencies. Gift cards can be to local grocery stores, restaurants, pharmacies, clothing stores, and Visa gift cards. Cards can be dropped off at Randolph Town Hall, located at 41 South Main Street, the RICC, located at 128 Pleasant Street, or at the library, located at 2 North Main Street. To donate online, head to gofundme.com/f/Randolph Fire Recovery. Thanks for watching Braintree today. We'll be right back with more in entertainment.
Hi, I'm Tom Lyons, a retired captain from the Quincy Fire Department and the author of the book Fighting Fire, A Proactive Approach. Do you know that electrical failures are the third leading cause of home fires? Cords and plugs led in this category, while extension cords dominated this category. To avoid these fires, plug heat-generated appliances directly into an outlet. Do not use power strips or extension cords on these appliances. Power strips are designed for use with electronics only. Do not put electrical cords underneath rugs or pinch behind furniture. Do not overload outlets. Charge laptops and phones on hard surfaces only. Finally, if an electrical device is not working as designed, it is time to repair it or replace it. Be conscious of your home environment and be safe, and thank you for doing so.
Welcome back to Braintree Today. Today we have 3 movie recommendations for you to watch. First up, Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, follows young Furiosa who falls into the hands of a great biker horde led by the warlord Dementus. Sweeping through the wasteland, they come across the Citadel, presided over by Immortan Joe. As the two tyrants fight for dominance, Furiosa soon finds herself in a non-stop battle to make her way home. The film stars Anya Taylor-Joy and Chris Hemsworth. You can watch Furiosa, a Mad Max saga now in theaters. Next, Sight tells the true story of Dr. Ming Wang, a Chinese immigrant who defies all odds to become a world-renowned eye surgeon. Dr. Wang sets out to restore the sight of a blind orphan. The film stars Terry Chen and Greg Kinnear. You can watch Sight now in theaters. And finally, Back to Black follows the extraordinary story of Amy Winehouse's early rise to fame and the making of her groundbreaking album, Back to Black. Told from Amy's perspective and inspired by her deeply personal lyrics, the film follows the remarkable woman behind the phenomenon and the tumultuous relationship at the center of one of the most legendary albums of all time. The film stars Marissa Abela, and you can watch Back to Black now in theaters. That'll do it for news today. I'm Martha Konstandinidis, and thank you for watching Braintree Today on BCAM TV. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.